And what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Acceleracers Hub for another video. Hopefully you guys are all doing awesome today. I know I am, because guys, today we are bringing back the most popular series on the channel. We haven't done one of these videos in forever. You guessed it, we're bringing back the Acceleracers custom reviews. For today's video, guys, we have 11 new Acceleracers customs that we're gonna be taking a look at. This video is brought to you by ZED32 Customs, who has done up a whole batch for us and sent us out to review, guys, and some of these are gonna blow you away. Two of these are possibly two of my top 5 all-time favorite customs that I've had in my hands. And we've seen some phenomenal customs over the years, guys, but this batch is top tier. And we're gonna jump right into this, guys. But before we do, in the description of the video, I'm gonna leave ZED32 Customs eBay handle and his Reddit handle so you can reach out to him. All of these customs will be for sale as of the time this video drops, except for 2 of them. So definitely, if you're looking to grab some of these, which I know you will be, go snag them quick because they're not gonna last. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video, guys, and get ready to be amazed. All right, guys, so the first custom of the day, we're starting off with a bang. We have a Road Beasts Super Twin Mill. Check out this ride, guys. And the paint on this car absolutely shines. The light and the camera are not doing it justice. So it almost looks like it has a candy reddish paint on it. When on camera, it looks burgundy brownish, but outside of the camera in real life, it's got a shining candy deep red to it. It is absolutely spectacular to see. But the sort of color changing look to it in the light is unbelievable, guys. The decals, the clear coat, the wheels. This car is badass. Just look at the side shot on this car, guys. First of all, I should probably preface by saying Super Twin Mill is one of my favorite castings of all time. So seeing it in Road Beast colors, unbelievable. I've seen it in Teku decals before, I'm pretty sure, but this is my first time seeing it with Road Beasts, and it just absolutely fits. Love the numbers on the side as well. Unreal. So that is a strong start to the day, the Road Beast Super Twin Mill. All right, switching things up with the second custom of the day, we have a custom Teku Reverb. So what's cool about this reverb is it actually was sort of a reclamation project. It started as an original reverb that was used for wheels by a fellow Acceleracers collector, and it was fixed up with 3D printed wheels by 364 Customs and Spectraflame blue paint from the Redline shop. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, look at the sheen on this car. I know you guys can see that gloss paint. The Teku Reverb is the second custom of the day, guys, and these are just gonna get cooler and cooler as we go. The last custom in this review is probably going to be one of the coolest customs that I've ever seen. And probably should have dropped the handle right away. So this is ZED32 Customs calling card here. Reddit username ZED32_Customs, IG at ZED32 Customs, and his eBay username is humanpeace. So we're gonna set the card up in the background there, and then we'll have our customs fleet right here. I love seeing just a fleet of custom cars. And the third custom of the day is a Teku Boom Box, guys. Check this out. I don't think I've ever seen this casting before, but I could absolutely see it as a Teku car, and honestly, I prefer it to Drift Tech. So check out the gloss white paint on this. Love the Teku decals over the rear wheel wells. Just a sweet ride all around. It definitely looks absolutely clean in white. I kind of see it as like a pseudo baseline, or a bigger baseline, if you will. I can see Scirocco whipping this, but the wheels are 3D printed once again by 364 Customs. The decals were made by the Luxray and printed by ZED32 Customs. And this bad boy is going right over to the customs line. And guys, when I pulled this next custom out of the box, I immediately thought that it was something out of Acceleracers Gen 2. It just looks like it fits. So the fourth custom of the day is a droned punk rod. Check out this ride, guys. Absolutely unreal. Look at that gloss paint. There's something about drone cars that custom versions of them just absolutely pop. I think it's the deep green wheels, the gloss black. I'm always a sucker for that droned RD08, or the custom premium RD08, I should say, that Metrometrics made back in the day. And this feels right up that alley. And this car just fits as a drone car, like with the sharp angles, the spoiler. Love that it kind of shows off some of the inner workings of the car in the back. I could absolutely see this. And once again, these are 3D printed wheels made by 364 Customs. And the decals were made by Phoenix Replica Customs. Love the ZED32 Customs handle on the bottom. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, the deep green wheels, I am a huge believer and fan in the deep green wheels on custom cars. For example, here is a Silver Series RD09, and I'm used to drone cars kind of having that muted green, yellowish color, sort of like they did in the movies, which I get, it looked cool in the movies, but on custom cars, guys, you cannot go wrong with the deep green. I am just a sucker for them. But this custom has just phenomenal decal placement, clear coat. Oh, it is gorgeous. Another thing that I really like about ZED32's work is that he doesn't over decal it. Like some customs I see are just covered in decals, head to toe on some of the cars, just overdoing it in my opinion. I love that these sort of have more subtle, well-placed decals, well-spaced. It looks a lot more realistic. And we're moving towards the halfway point, guys. We still have so many cool cars to go. Next up, we have an Acceleron Symbolic. Check it out, guys. Look at the detail on this car. Look at that gloss paint. I know I say that about every custom, but seeing like the light shine off of a car, that is one of like life's greatest pleasures. So these are once again 3D printed wheels made by 364 Customs. The decals were made by Second Chance Red Lines. And I cannot say enough about these wheels, guys. They look unbelievable. I would never know that these were 3D printed. And I personally believe that every casting ever made by Mattel should have an Acceleron version and a strip metal version. You guys know I'm a huge fan of the strip metal cars. The Acceleron cars are the same way for me. You give me anything covered in Realm decals and I am all for it, guys. Just take my money. But the purple highlights on the wheels, this looks just like an Acceleron series car. What a great casting too. It kind of reminds me of High Voltage in a sense. Like I could see Nola whipping this in a fifth movie. So fifth custom of the day, Acceleron Symbolic. So we've got our custom fleet growing in the back, guys. Moving on to custom number 6, we have a Street Breed Vector Avtec. Look at the paint job on this car, guys. That deep purple is gorgeous. Reminds me a lot of a premium Slingshot color. And this car is completely homegrown, guys. Wheels, decals, paint, all done by ZED32 Customs. Absolutely gorgeous. I cannot say enough about that deep purple paint. It absolutely glows in the light. It's sort of a magenta-ish color. And once again, the decals are a work of art on this car. Got to get it into focus here. Love the Street Breed handle on the back of the car. Just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that front profile, guys. You saw this coming around the curve, you'd be going the other way. So the Vector Avtec is the 6th custom of the day. We are officially over the halfway point, guys. Custom number 7, guys, has one of the prettiest paint jobs I have ever seen. So this is a Teku Hypertruck custom. But what's unique about this is a special paint. It's actually called Ghost Green Pearl Tricoat, which was made by Eye Candy Pigments. So to explain this, he had to break this down for me. So this is a layer of pearl and an intercoat clear over the white base coat before the finished clear coat. And you might not be able to see it 100% on camera. You can kind of see it. There is actually a green tinge to this car in the light. It almost has like a glossy golden green. I don't even know how to describe it, guys, but it absolutely pops in the light. I'm sure you can kind of see the green tinge to it. So it's a fully white car, but in the light, it sort of has a shimmery green effect. I'm a sucker for any sort of translucent paint or paints that change colors in the light. Unbelievable, guys. This is a gorgeous paint job. And obviously Reverb looks phenomenal, or Hypertruck, I should say. It looks phenomenal in white. Absolutely makes the decals pop, that sort of dark navy blue. This is just an all-around tough custom, guys. Love the wheel choice too. Looks like a premium version of Reverb. So Teku Hypertruck is the 7th custom of the day, guys. Gonna look at that paint one more time, see if I can get it to focus on it. Ghost Green. What a wicked color. And we've still got 2 of my favorites coming up, guys. Stay tuned. So next up, we have another Teku custom. This is a Teku Super Tsunami, and that is a tongue twister. I butchered this clip about 4 times before saying that. If anybody can say Teku Super Tsunami 4 times fast, I will give you $5. So this is a classic Acceleracers What If custom, sort of after the events of the 4th movie. In an alternate universe, I could absolutely see a Team Teku member driving this car, guys. Sort of on the street race scene though. Can't really see it going through the realms, but just absolutely gorgeous paint job. Love decal over the hood. It really pops to sort of the carbon fiber spots on the hood. And this feels like a real solid track Teku car. Like I could see this on a city racetrack. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. Once again, the wheel choice. The wheels on all of these customs, guys, are absolutely unreal. That chrome sort of real rider look to them, they just absolutely pop. So Teku Super Tsunami is the 8th custom of the day, guys. Hopefully you guys are ready for the last 3 because they are wicked. All right, guys, I've seen this custom made before, and every time I see it in person, it blows me away. So we have a ZED36 Transition Slingshot. Look at this car, guys. Still one of the coolest ideas I've ever seen. So as you guys know from the Highway 35 movie, we have ZED36 right before the paint job switched over to Street Breed, or, you know, I guess it could be going the other way, Street Breed to ZED36. But just look at the detail on this car, guys. That gloss black in the front, you would never know it's really Kurt Wild. But that deep purple color on the Street Breed portion is absolutely gorgeous, really pops with the car. And one of the coolest things about these customs, these mid-transition Zeds, is that sort of holographic paint line in the middle showing, you know, the transition effect happening. I think that is such a nice touch. And as almost all of these customs are for sale as of the time this video goes up, guys, I hate to say it, but none of you will probably get to the Slingshot because I think I'm probably going to cop it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Just look at that paint job. Man, it takes my breath away every single time. And moving on to custom number 10, guys, we have a Highway 35 video game replica car. We have the Scorchers Overboard 454. Check out the shine on this car, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. You can't really go wrong with anything black or white with a clear coat. It just absolutely shines. Add a little chrome in there and it just pops right off the screen. And this is definitely one of my favorite castings from the video game lineup, guys. You cannot go wrong with anything in Scorchers colors. Unreal. So custom number 10, Scorchers Overboard. Beautiful. And guys, we are going out with a bang here. This last custom is one of the coolest ones I've ever seen and one that I haven't seen done before. So this is a Teku Street Breed Slingshot. Check it out. It actually is half Teku Slingshot and half Street Breed Slingshot. Unreal, guys. Just look at this design. And from one side or the other, you would have absolutely no idea that this car doubles. So it's whatever you're feeling that day, you can flip it around. But check it out, guys. That purple is gorgeous. And as Slingshot is one of my all-time favorite castings, guys, I have to put the two next to each other. So we have the mid-transition Zed and then the Teku Street Breed split. We just have Slingshot love all over the place here, guys. These cars are absolute works of art. You've got to have the set. I think if you're going to get one, you got to get both. But just to look a little bit closer at this Slingshot, guys, one of the most unique things is that the windshield actually started out clear and he actually painted it, but I've never seen a windshield before have split colors on it. That is unbelievable. It's blue and then sort of an aqua color right down the middle. Unbelievable. So he said this is one of the most labor-intense customs that he's ever made. The window was painted in urethane Spectraflame paint from redlineshop.com. And this is actually the first I ever realized that you could paint a windshield and still have it be see-through. You can still see perfectly into this car, even though it's painted. And that, I think, opens up a whole new world of customizing for people to be able to take windshields and paint them to match the custom that they want. And he did say that this was probably his favorite custom that he's ever done and he will never be selling it. So if you want one of these, I'm assuming you'd have to commission it from him, but he said it was incredibly labor intensive. So I'm sure the price point would be pretty steep. But guys, if this isn't a thumbnail, I don't know what is. Just look at this custom. This might be my all-time favorite custom that I've ever seen. It is just breathtaking. But this custom is going to wrap up our customs review, guys. Let's take a look at all the customs all fanned out here. So here is the final haul. Once again, we have the Teku Hypertruck, we have the Acceleron Symbolic, the Teku Super Tsunami, Road Beast Super Twin Mill, Mid-Transition Zed, the Reclamation Reverb, we have the Teku Boom Box, Scorchers Overboard, Droned Punk Rod, I believe is what it was called, the Street Breed Vector Avtec, I want to say. I'm kind of trying to rattle off these names without looking. And then, of course, this Teku Street Breed Slingshot. What an absolutely gorgeous lineup of cars, guys. There's just something about seeing a whole lineup of custom cars. You just want to have them all. They're just gorgeous. And if I was pressed to pick my favorite customs from this batch, guys, it would have to be this Teku Street Breed Slingshot, probably the Split Transition Zed. And then, I'm not gonna lie, guys, the Road Beast Super Twin Mill is gorgeous. And then this Acceleron Symbolic really pops for me. I love the Acceleron style cars, and the black is a really nice touch. I'm used to the purple and orange, but the black and orange really goes hard, especially with the purple rims. So those would probably be my top four. And if I had to pick a fifth, I'd have to say this Reverb. The ghost green paint, absolutely wicked, guys. You've got to see it in person. And I've got to say, just hear me out, guys. Acceleracers Gen 2 win. Acceleracers Highway 35 crossover win. Come on. These would walk off shelves, Mattel. And that is going to wrap it up for this Acceleracers custom review, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed checking out these new customs by ZED32 Customs. First time we've had him on the channel, guys, and hopefully he will be back featured multiple times in the future because his work is unbelievable. That split slingshot custom, guys, chef's kiss, might even be my all-time favorite custom. It is absolutely stunning. So once again, a huge shout out to ZED32 Customs for taking the time to make this beautiful batch of customs, sending them out to me for review, guys. He is the real MVP. Be sure to go show him lots of love down in the comments section. And if any of you guys watching this are customizers and you want to see your work featured on the channel, shoot me an email, acceleratorshub@gmail.com. Gonna leave it in the description of the video as well. Be happy to get you featured on the channel, guys. Absolutely love seeing Acceleracers Customs in person, being able to showcase them for you guys. One of my favorite series. But guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the Acceleracers Hub for more Acceleracers related content and go grab yourself some ZED32 Customs. Peace out, guys.